Okay. Now the hand trick. Usually people will say all the formulas are in my fingertip. They used to say, right? You should have all the formulas in your fingertips. Literally, we are going to do that. So, first we will name our fingertips. You raise your left palm like this, and in the left palm, this finger is 0 degree. Say with me, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. Okay, again 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. What is 45 degree finger? This one. Okay. 60 degree finger? This one. 90 degree? This one. Okay. Good. 0 degree? Okay. One last time. 0 degree? 30 degree? Die. Again. Come on. 0 degree, 30, 45, 60, 90. Okay. Now, draw your left palm in your notebook itself. How will you draw your left palm? Like this, keep your palm and draw your left palm. And write the same. 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree. That is okay. This is also bad. This looks like palm first of all. Some cartoons leg like it is. These kind of judgments and all we should not do. Okay. What you should focus on is the concept. Okay, and that comes with a formula that square root of number of fingers by 2 for sine and cos. Square root of number of fingers by 2. This 2 is not in the root, only numerator gets the root. Okay. And again you raise your left palm. This direction meant for, which means the small finger. This direction meant for sine ratio. And the thumb up across the thumb. This direction is meant for cos. Okay. That also we are going to mention here. This direction means sine. This direction means cos. Okay. Surely this is cartoon's leg. Now once again, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. That's my boy. Then this direction sine, this direction cos, and the formula is square root of number of fingers by 2. Okay. Now we'll start calculating it. What is sine 0? Means this formula we are going to apply. 0 degree. Fold this finger or else touch this finger. Sine which direction I said? This direction. How many fingers are there? Fold this finger, man. You should not count this. in this direction of this finger, how many fingers you have? Unless you have 6 fingers. If you have 6 fingers here, here one finger is there also, don't count it, consider it as 0. Okay. So this is 0 degree means here no fingers. So number of fingers is what? 0 by 2. So the answer is 0. So sine 0, 0. Even if you forget the direction also, you can easily recollect this. If you remember everything, you forget the direction, which direction sine will come. Everything begins with 0 or not? Is everything begins with 0? Everything begins with 0. Starting value. Not this trigonometry I am talking about. In life itself, everything begins with 0. Is it? So that like sine also will begin with 0. So without confusion, where you have 0 fingers of the 0 degree, this is sine direction. That is it. Okay. Now 30 degree will calculate. Sine 30 degree. Again 0 degree, 30 degree. Fold this finger. How many fingers are in this direction? 1. Our answer is root 1 by 2. Root 1 by 2 is nothing but what? 1 by 2. That is it. Okay. Next, very important. Sine 45 degree. There it goes again. 0, 30, 45. Fold this finger. Sine direction which one? This side. How many fingers? 2. 2. See, sine 45 degree is root 2 by 2. The value of root 2 by 2 is actually 1 by root 2. You know that? Because this 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. You know that or not? Don't worry. See, this 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. Then this 2 will get cancelled. That value is, even if you use root 2 by 2 also, your answer will come. But this simplification itself will not be done. Okay. When you habituate to this automatically will come. Root 2 by 2 is what? 1 by root 2. That is it. Now guess what? Sine 60 degree. How do we calculate? 0, 30, 45, 60. Call this guy root 3 by 2. See? Sine 60 degree. Root 3 by 2 because 3 fingers are in this direction. Sine 90 degree. Zero, 30, 45, 60, 90. Fold this finger. How many fingers are on this side? 4 fingers. Root 4 by 2. That is what? That is 2 by 2. The value is 1. This 45 and 90 alone, if you habituate to this, you can easily find. Okay. So that value is 1 and this value is root 2. That is it. Shall we fill the cos row? Shall I erase everything else? What happened? Oh. Shall I erase everything else? You wrote this in your notebook, right? This and all, you don't write, no. This trick itself you write. But for sine 45 and the sine 90 alone, you write detail. Make it fast. Done? Good boy. Now the cos we are going to fill. You see, cos 0 degree. Same, 0 degree. Fold this finger. Cos which direction? Left side. Don't say this side. Confusion. This side. Okay. It is not 1, 2, 3, 4. From this direction you should go. Then only you won't get confused with the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I became dance master. Come on, let's 1, 2, 3, 4. It is root 4 by 2. That is 1. So cos 0 is 1. Okay. Cos 30 degree. What do you think? 0. 30 degree. Fold this finger. Then 1, 2, 3. Looks like a gun. Root 3 by 2. Cos 30 degree, it is root 3 by 2. Clear? Now cos 45 degree. 0, 30, 45. Fold this finger and say yo-yo and calculate cos 45 degree. That's how you say yo-yo, right? Cos which direction? I am not that much aware, man. Say how many fingers? Root 2. So cos 45 degree is what? Root 2 by 2. Yes, 1 by root 2. Now cos 60 degree. 0, 30, 45, 60. Fold this. How many fingers are there in this cos direction? Man, 1 by 2. Yes. Cos 60 degree. It is. We have one finger. Root 1 by 2. That is simply 1 by 2. And 90 degree. 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. Fold this finger. No fingers in this direction unless you have 6 fingers and here one finger comes, means ignore that and say there is 0 fingers. So cos 90 degree, it is 0 by 2, it is 0. That is it. Any doubts in this? Now if I ask, means simply you can say, do you need to memorize this table fully? Still there are some other ratios as well. That also I will tell you. First I have to know that whether you are clear with this or not. Now without seeing the table, can you say what is sin 30 degree using this palm? That is all. What is cos 60 degree? Correct. 45 degree, sin 45 degree. One by root 2. Clever. Then sin 0. Cos 90. Okay, sin 90. One. Okay. And cos 0 degree. Okay, 1. Now the idea for tan and cot. You know one identity, right? You know one formula. Tan theta in terms of sin and cos. No, before going to tan theta, we'll fill that reciprocals of sin and cos. Would be easy. What is reciprocal of sin? Cosec. First we'll calculate cosec. Cosec 0 we need to calculate. But what we are going to do is, instead of calculating cosec 0, we should calculate sin 0 and say reciprocal value. And while saying reciprocal, you should keep one thing in mind, that 0 has no reciprocal. 0 has no reciprocal. We should not say that is infinite as well. Not defined. That is what? Not defined. Now, cosec 0 will calculate. For cosec 0, think what is sin 0? 0. Reciprocal of sin 0. Don't say 1 by 0. That is what I said. 0 has no reciprocal. Not defined. Okay. Cosec 30 degree. Reciprocal of sin 30 degree. So calculate sin 30 degree. 1 by 2 reciprocal is 2 by 1. Actually that is 2. Okay. Cosec 45 degree. Root 2. Clever. We get 1 by root 2. Reciprocal of 1 by root 2 is root 2. 60 degree, what do you say? Cosec 60 degree. Man, what man you are doing like this? Sign which direction? This confusion you should not have. Cosec 60 degree, we should calculate sin 60 degree. Sin direction this side. This is 60 degree finger, 0, 30, 45, 60. Sin this side. So root 3 by 2. The reciprocal is 2 by root 3. Cosec 90 degree. One, that is all. Reciprocal of 1 is 1. Okay. Now can you say the same row using the same idea for sec? One. Good. Then 30 degree. 2 by root 3. Clever. And then 45 degree. Okay, cos 45 1 by root 2. Man, I am asking secant 45. 2. Don't be in a hurry. Don't pressurize yourself. Even if it is wrong also, not a problem, but don't get tense. Okay. Next, this one. One by 2, that is 2. And this one. Zero, that is cos 90. ND, not defined. Okay. Clear? And I think this is enough for today. This tan and cos, I will tell you tomorrow. Okay. You will get confused. I think now itself you got confused, I guess. Can you repeat what I said from the beginning? You just keep your finger of hand like this and say. That and all you should not say. Or else think like this. Have this direction idea. You have this left palm like this, right? Cos direction you got confused, suppose. Where will you keep cos? Cos, I am saying. Where will you keep cos? Pocket. Left pocket only you keep the cos. So cos direction is what? Left. That is all. You will not get confused. Yeah. Even if you got sign direction confusion also, everything begins with the 0. But 0 degree we have. 0 degree, which direction will have 0? Yes. 60 after that 90. Okay. You see, this cos trick will help you to avoid confusion over the directions. Cos direction left, because left pocket only will keep all the cos. Clear? Okay. Then I think we'll finish tan also. Or will you get confused? See, tan very simple. We have the formula for tan theta. It is sin by cos. Is it or not? We have one formula like this. Then for this trick, this tan theta formula is root of sin fingers by root of cos fingers. That is it. Now can you say, also in this you have to remember, denominator has 0 means it is not defined. Okay. Denominator 0 not defined. Okay. Now sin 0 you know, cos 0 you know. What is tan 0? Again left palm, raise your left palm, 0 degree. Sin fingers how many? Cos fingers. Then 0 by 4 you will get. 0 by 4. 0 degree we are calculating. Fold this. Sin fingers 0. Cos fingers 4. Then see root 0 by root 4. Okay. Tan 0 is, that is 0. So tan 0 is 0. Tan 30 degree. 30 degree. Fold this finger. Root 1 by root 3. That is 1 by root 3. Tan 45 degree. Fold this finger. Root 2 by root 2. Then you will have 1. Perfect. And tan 60 degree. Root 3 by root 1. That is root 3. Clever. Tan 90 degree. Root 4 by 0 it is. Root 4 by 0 it is what? Denominator 0 means, denominator 0 means 0. Denominator 0 means this is not defined. Okay. Clear? What do you think for cos then? Still not cos, cot. Mm. Mm. Root 3, 1, and this is 1 by root 3. This nd, if you reciprocal means, we'll get 0. Okay. Or else, the same formula we can use, but root cos fingers by root sin fingers. Okay. Now, a random check. I am going to erase everything and I'll ask you the value. First, let us calculate how many values we studied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 6. 5, 6 are 30 values you studied. Is it possible to memorize all these 30 values? Yes, it is possible. But rather than memorizing, we have a trick to recollect these things. Reframe these things whenever it is needed. You just note down these points alone. 0 has no reciprocal. This tan theta formula. Better you write cot theta formula as well. Root of cos fingers divided by root of sin fingers. Finish off these 3 points first. Okay. We'll have a quick recheck. Can you say what is sin 60 degree? Okay. Secant 60 degree? Secant 60 degree, I asked. Think well and answer. What is cos 60? Cos 60, man. 0, 30, 45, 60. Fold. Cos direction. Why you are in this much hurry? Okay. What is cosec 30 degree? Two. Okay. What is tan 45 degree? 1. Okay. Tan 0 degree? Okay. Tan 90 degree? Hey, what you said? Tan 0 degree is what? After that you said something? Okay. Tan 90 degree? Not defined. Okay. And cot 60 degree? One by root 3. Yeah, correct. Tan 30 degree? One by root 3. Okay. And cosec 90 degree? 1 cosec 0 degree. Not defined. Super. See, now you may feel like you know everything. This is very easy. But don't take this for granted. You better revise this once again. You do practice writing this whole table. Try to rewrite this table again. Okay. By yourself without referring to any other source. And correct your table with the actual table and see how many differences are there. Okay. Differences are there. Okay. Clear? Okay. That is what for today. Tomorrow we'll discuss the remaining things. Tomorrow we'll be discussing about complementary angles and allied angles. Okay. Until then, you should not forget this hand trick forever. Clear? Okay. This like we can do if you know the hand trick, and we will rock. Okay. That is it. I'll see you tomorrow. Do you have any doubts or clarifications? Or do you want to say something? Okay, good. Then remember, tomorrow, beginning of the session itself, I'll ask the question from this hand trick. Okay? Remember. Bye-bye. Once again. Thank you.